There's this massive misconception floating around right now. People actually think that to get better AI results, you just got to go out and buy a newer, more expensive tool. But what if I told you that is absolutely 100% a myth? The real magic doesn't come from the tool itself. No, it comes from how you train it using examples. Today, we're going to completely demystify exactly how to do that, and I promise you this one technique is going to immediately streamline your entire workflow.
Welcome back to our Explainer series, where we are diving deep into the fantastic content from the AI with SBDevBlog. I am super thrilled to guide you through today's masterclass. We're going to look at a technique that literally transforms your AI's responses, making them smarter, more accurate, and just way more human-like. Honestly, this is the exact moment where prompt engineering stops feeling like this weird guessing game and starts becoming a totally reliable, predictable system. Let's get into it.
So here's a really quick roadmap for today's explainer so you know exactly what we're tackling. First up, the power of examples. Then we'll break down zero-shot versus few-shot prompting. After that, we'll hit some real-world AI examples, unlock a few pro-level prompting secrets, and finally, I'm going to leave you with a daily AI challenge.
Section 1. The power of examples, setting the foundation. Okay, let's dive into this quick recap. So, if you've been following along, you know that in our first explainer, we really hammered home the golden rule. The quality of your output depends entirely on the quality of your prompt. You literally get out exactly what you put in. Then, in the second explainer, we locked down the perfect prompt structure, right? Role, task, context, constraints, and output format. Now that structure is your vehicle. It keeps the AI from going totally off the rails. But today, we're giving you the premium high-octane fuel to really make it move.
Section 2, zero-shot versus few-shot, the core concepts.
Let's just start with the absolute basics. Imagine you go to your AI and simply ask, write a motivational quote. That's the whole prompt. No examples, no context, no real guidance. This is what we call zero-shot prompting. You're giving the AI a task with literally zero examples. Now, hey, sometimes this works all right, but other times, it's a complete mess. Why? Because you're forcing the AI to totally guess the style, the tone, and the format you actually have in your head.
So let's level up to the real star of the show today, few-shot prompting. This is where, instead of just barking a generic instruction, you actually provide examples first. You see, large language models are just unbelievably good at learning patterns from examples. When you clearly show them a pattern before they actually generate the answer, the output suddenly becomes remarkably smarter. It's wildly more accurate and infinitely more human. The clearer the pattern you demonstrate, the better your AI is going to perform. Simple as that.
Section 3. Real-world AI examples. The delta.
And this brilliantly illustrates the point. Instead of just saying, hey, write a quote, imagine giving the AI this prompt instead. Here are 2 motivational quotes I really like. 1. Success begins when excuses end. 2. Discipline is choosing your future over comfort. Now, write 5 more in that exact same style. By feeding it those specific, punchy examples, the AI instantly picks up on the rhythm and the exact attitude you're looking for. It completely stops guessing and just starts producing exactly what you need. It's a total game changer.
Let's check out another real-world scenario. Look at the stark difference here. A weak prompt just says, give me YouTube titles for AI. The result? Super boring, totally generic titles. But check out the few-shot prompt. You provide 3 examples of titles you already know and love, titles with that engaging creator-style flair, like most people use ChatGPT wrong. Then you ask for 10 more just like that. Suddenly, boom, your output transforms into these emotionally engaging, incredibly compelling titles optimized for a massive click-through rate. The difference is literally night and day, all just because you trained it first.
Now, you might be wondering, okay, where else can I actually use this? Well, few-shot prompting is an absolute powerhouse across so many different domains. Whether you're trying to scale up your content creation, write some really complex coding scripts, craft the perfect customer support responses, set up automations, perfectly match a specific writing style, or even design entire business workflows. Training the AI with just a few examples first will drastically elevate your results across the whole shebang.
Section 4. Pro-level prompting secrets, insider tips.
Now listen to this because it's super counterintuitive. You might think that to really train one of these massive AI models, you got to feed it like 50 or 100 examples. Well, scratch that, it is simply not true. The quality of your examples matters infinitely more than the sheer quantity. Honestly, a lot of the time, all you need is just 2 or 3 highly specific, top-tier examples.
The AI grasps patterns so ridiculously fast that this tiny number is usually more than enough to perfectly steer its output right where you want it.
But wait, here is a massive, massive trap you absolutely need to avoid: the inconsistency mistake. People do this all the time. They'll feed the AI one super formal example, then throw in a funny one, then a super short one, and cap it off with a massive long one. And what happens? The AI gets completely scrambled. It can't find a clear, logical pattern to replicate. It's like a giant puzzle with pieces from 4 different boxes. So here's the golden rule. Consistency creates predictable output. Make absolutely sure those 2 or 3 examples you provide are completely locked in and consistent in their tone, length, and style.
Okay, I have to share one of my absolute favorite insider secrets from this material. If you are sick and tired of AI sounding like a generic robot, feed it your own examples. Seriously, give it snippets of your past writing, your specific coding style, or your own unique content format. When you use your own work as the few-shot examples, the AI magically starts sounding exactly like you. This is where those highly personalized elite AI workflows truly begin.
Let's summarize and compare these 2 methods side by side. And what's really interesting about this slide is how perfectly it maps out your day-to-day decision-making process. Look, zero-shot prompting, it's faster, it's simpler, and honestly, it's totally fine for basic tasks where you just need a quick answer. But few-shot prompting, that is your heavy-duty tool for smarter, highly accurate, professional-grade output. Yeah, it takes a tiny bit more effort up front to grab those examples, but the payoff is absolutely massive.
Section 5, your daily AI challenge. Put it into practice.
All right, here is your super simple 2-step prompting workflow moving forward. Step 1, always start with zero-shot prompting. Just jump in and ask for what you want. It's fast. And hey, sometimes the AI just nails it on the very first try. But step 2, if the results come back weak, generic, or just not quite right, do not give up. Simply pivot to few-shot prompting. Gather 2 or 3 fantastic examples of what you actually want, feed them right back into the prompt, and just watch the output instantly transform. So here is my daily challenge for you. Take literally any task you're working on right now. Writing an email, brainstorming a project title, coding a script, whatever it is. Try it first with 0 examples. See what you get. Then try it again, but this time give the AI just 2 great examples. I guarantee you are going to feel the difference instantly. Remember, folks who treat AI just like a basic search engine are always going to get average results. But those who take a second to teach the AI through examples, they unlock its true power. And get ready, because in our next explainer, we're going to explore something profoundly powerful: chain of thought prompting. It's a mind-blowing technique that makes the AI actually think step by step, like a true problem solver, instead of just blurting out random answers. Your prompts will literally never be the same. Until then, how are you going to use your new few-shot superpower today?